Hi guys, I'm Linny. This is Candy Gift Creations, a place for me to come and share all my crafty bits, bobs, makes, whatevers. It's Monday the 25th of February. Like, February is nearly over. I have my camera facing a different way to what it normally is, so I'm looking at the wrong corner. So, that's gonna be confusing today. So I'm Linny, I'm 31. I live in Cornwall with my 3 tiny humans, my partner, and now 6 stick insects. Thank you, Laura, if you're watching. Tiny humans got sticks today. They're rather cute for stick bugs. So, today is Motivational Monday. What was I going to say? I don't feel like I've done much. I mean, last week was half term, which is always a bit of a tricky balancing act because 3 tiny humans. And you know what? I didn't get much done, like crochet wise or craft wise, but we had great fun. So it doesn't matter that I didn't get a lot done because I got to spend loads of time with my tiny humans. And the weather was great. Like, it's unseasonably warm. So this time last year next week, maybe the weekend, we had snow. Like, we had snow at the start of February last year. Today has actually been warm enough that I've been doing the housework in leggings and a vest top. I am now cold, so wearing a wrap because I have no heating right now. So we're waiting to see when that's going to be fixed. So I'm going to stop complaining because otherwise I'm going to complain all day and then nobody will want to listen to it and I wouldn't want to listen to it either. So I'm looking down there because I've got my notes in my Harry Potter book. Right. Shall we talk about last week? So last week my goals were to start putting the blanket together. I've started putting the blanket together. I think I've got 2 or 3 rows done. The way I was doing it, I don't like the way it looks. So I'm now having to edge all my white ones before I attach them. Because I did do 2 rows of solid granny square and I'm going to do 3 and then just slip stitch them together because I'm not getting a very tidy edge the other way. So the next thing I spoke about was the musicals make along, which is hosted by Amber at Ooh Ah Crochet. So I have started making something for that. It's rather cute. It's green, so I love it. The next thing I said was to finish a whip. Yeah, no, failed completely on that. It didn't happen at all. And then remember the amigurumi goals. So I have remembered my amigurumi goals and my goal was to make 50 by Christmas. And I'm well on the way to doing that. But obviously I've gone a couple of weeks without making any. But what I am making for Amber's make-along is an amigurumi. So that's covering 2 of my goals. And the last thing I said was to use random number generator to pick a project, which I haven't done. Because, like I was saying, I was spending time with the tinies. And, I mean, we had 2 or 3 days where we just went to the park for the day and took a picnic. And they just ran and let off steam. We had a day at the beach. We had I had my hospital appointment, so, you know, they had a day with my mum and dad, which they loved because they're allowed to do whatever they want there. Because, you know, nanny rules. So, yeah, we had an eventful week, just not a very crafty, productive week. So, this week, my quote of the week, which is actually, I've started bullet journaling and it's addictive. And my theme for March is rainbows. And I want to quickly show you, because the quote that I'm using is actually the one that I wrote in my bullet journal last night. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see. I can't see. I don't like having the camera on this side. Be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. Or someone else's cloud. A lot of people suffer quietly, and you don't know, like, you don't know what someone's going through. So actually, a kind word, a random act of kindness. I love random act of kindness. My neighbour, well, 3 or 4 doors up, the other day decided that she was going to clear one of the paths. And she went out, she took 3 bin bags full of rubbish that people have just thrown everywhere. And we walked past her with the tiny humans on the way back from school while she was doing it. And we stopped, spoke, said hello, blah, blah, blah. And I got home and I was like, do you know what? We're going to do something nice for Jess. So the next day we went up to Tesco's and we just got a little bunch of daffodils. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be elaborate. Just a small little bunch of daffodils. When we saw her husband answer the door when we knocked. And she said, this is just for Jess. Just, you know, to say thank you for doing everything that she does. She then messaged me, like, the most lovely messages saying how, you know, thankful she is that we've done that. It's awesome. So just that little boost. I mean, she was feeling rotten. She wasn't feeling great because she's overdone it. But, you know, that little boost means the world. Something small can mean the world to someone. I'm going to be really gibbery tonight. I am cold. And I am aching. And I am grumpy. So, goals. We have 4 goals. Keep working on the blanket. So I did want it done by March. It's not going to happen. So I'm just going to keep, even if I just do put 1 row together a week, then, you know, winter happens. It's going to happen again. You know, I don't have to panic and have it done, like, right now. Not everything needs to be done right now. Right. Whips are waiting to be finished. I have so many whips because I enjoy starting projects and then I get distracted and I start another project. So that gets put in a whip pile. Right. The next one, number 3, is push yourself more. Stop wasting time. I have found myself just wasting time. Whether it be, it's usually in the evening and, you know, it's after a long day and I just stop. And actually, I could be more productive with what I'm doing. So I could be crocheting whilst watching a DVD. Or, I could just manage my time a bit better. I don't know, I seem to feel like I waste a lot of time in a day doing very little. I don't know. Right, the 4th one, the 4th and last one, consult the books. So I have loads of crochet, knitting, crafting style books. And I want to use them a bit more than what I'm using them. because 9 times out of 10, if I'm looking for something to do, I go and look at Ralph Lauren. So those books are just sitting there. They look very pretty, but that's not really the point of them. So that is what I have for you. I am sorry it's a bit ranty and all over the place, but that's who I am today. A bit ranty and all over the place. So tell me what motivates you. Tell me what makes you keep going craft wise. Like, I get motivated if I get new yarn. I'm on a yarn diet. I'm not on a real diet because I like cake, but I'm on a yarn diet, and I'm trying to cut down what I'm buying because I don't need to buy yarn because I have tons of it. But because I have it all the time, I see it all the time. Sometimes I don't see it as a project. It's just, oh, that's pretty. So I need to look at my yarn a different way. So is it yarn that keeps you motivated? Is it groups on Facebook? I mean, I see things and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Let's go make it. Or I'll see things and go, wow, that's amazing. I am never ever making one of those. I've seen a few of both of those recently. But yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know what the weather's doing, because like, really warm for February. But yeah, thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz. I will speak to you on Wednesday, where hopefully I am in a better mood. You know, fingers crossed. And I love you all, and happy hooking.